Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And only in Rocky Top do you get a sight like this. Not only are the end zones checkered, but this entire massive crowd is in checkerboard mode, ready to give energy and help the Vols pull out a win today. As we'll see the winners of 4 straight, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the second-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Volunteers will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Toledo's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, getting after that quarterback.
And the Rockets will line up to punt it away. Some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Volunteers offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. 2 extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready. Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Wideouts now clustered. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The ball's moving quickly down the field here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third and short, they hand the ball off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
When 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
The Rockets will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And they've got the returner corralled. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustment. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Henderson. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
But this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that 1st down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
And they'll kick it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
1st down and 10 now. looks right for a quick completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Volunteers. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. The quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Rockets. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And he'll be brought down.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run them.
They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to third and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on fourth and goal.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end, and got stopped. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. And the Vols will have first and 10 here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Henderson. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Vols. Still no answer for this offense.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Rockets will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Henderson. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talked about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion makes it second and short. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. They've punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Rockets lining up here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. free throw caught over the middle. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Caught near the sticks. It's Proctor. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
With the catch, it's Proctor. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Toledo.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Rockets will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. The contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion. And they heave it deep downfield. The ball is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments? They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Now they're running on the toss. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Here's a target, and it's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Henderson. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Here's the 2nd down play. Trying to run, it's Winston. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. They call the draw play here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. See what the call is on first and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. The back's got it. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Vols are going to keep this drive rolling. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert to keep the drive going? Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Ford. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Caught on the outside. It's Proctor.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.